Hi everybody. Today we are reading through and praying through 1 Samuel 21 through 23. And just to give you a recap, if I can, up until this point, David has done a lot of fleeing from Saul. And he's just killed Goliath, and Saul is very aware that God is with David, and he's a little threatened by that. So he continues to pursue him and try to kill him, and he continues to fail. So David has fled. He goes to Gath. He hangs out there for a second, realizes he's not very welcome, and pretends to be crazy so that they don't know that it's really him, and he leaves there. And I love that it says he escapes to wait for what God will do for him. So he meets up with his family, and he leaves his family at a safe place and says, I'm going to go find some space and see what God wants to do for me. And it didn't take long after he asked for God to say, you need to go into the land of Judah, and I'm going to deliver the Philistines into your hands. And so he does. David goes into Judah and fights a battle and takes care of business, as I like to say. And what I love about that is that even while he's being pursued by Saul, he finds out in the midst of this battle that Saul had somebody, Doeg, I believe is the name, like kill a bunch of people. Because he felt betrayed, and he's just like flailing trying to get a hold of David, and even in the midst of that, David continues to fight this battle and do what the Lord has called him to do, and I love that. So after the battle, he flees again. He's got a lot of people with him at this point, and Saul and his army comes very close to catching David, but right as they were closing in on him, a messenger arrives and tells Saul, the Philistines are taking over, you need to come back, and Saul retreats, and so God spares David from being captured by Saul at that point. So anyways, that's my edited version of these a couple chapters, but the one thing that stuck out to me is that God's promise, like God is faithful to his promise. God has told David, I'm with you and you're going to be king. And even in the midst of David fleeing for his life, he asks God, what do you want next for me? What are you going to do for me next? And God's like, I need you to go fight this battle. And I think I'd be like, okay, God, come on. You've got this guy after me. You want me to go fight a battle? Like, seems like there's bigger problems that I should be worried about. But David was faithful to follow that. And it kind of also had me think about, like, practically speaking, what's that thing? We may not have a king pursuing us to try to bring us down, but I think we all have things in our life that are dragging us down, or they keep pursuing us, or they're trying to distract us from asking God, what do you have next for me? So maybe think about that as you're praying today, for God to really show you what that is, whether it's money or a relationship or your career or discontentment. I don't know. There's so many things. There's so many things that could be just constantly coming after us, trying to pull us further from communication and relationship with God. So yeah, enjoy your time in the Word today, everyone. Have a good one.